Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here, and we are back with another episode of Hidden Secrets, Easter eggs, and glitches on Forza Horizon 5. So for those who are new to my channel and don't know what this series is, well, this is a series where you, the subscribers, send me interesting things that you have found in Forza Horizon 5, and the ones which are the most unique and haven't yet been showcased on my channel will get a chance of being featured in a future episode. To send me the things that you have found, you can either write them down in the comment section below or direct messaging them to me through Instagram, Twitter, or Xbox, either by describing it or in video form. Please just make sure that it is in the best quality possible so it can be included in a future video. All of the links will be down in the description below. So without further ado, here are 7 new secrets, Easter eggs, and glitches that were recently discovered in Forza Horizon 5. Starting off with number 1, what? Before anybody starts thinking that this is about Stone Cold Steve Austin, sadly, it isn't. So as we know in Forza Horizon 5, on top of the volcano, in the story campaign, it's actually a proper volcano with actual lava, and from memory, please correct me if I'm wrong, in one of the chapters, it seems as though the volcano was close to erupting. Now sadly, the volcano didn't transition over into free roam, but instead, it's just a lake. Now, of course, with the different seasons in Horizon 5, sometimes the lake can turn into complete ice and players can carefully drive on it. However, we have a clip here that shows something rather unique. As we can see, the lake on the volcano is a proper lake with water flowing through, but as this player drives across the lake, the vehicle is not submerging at all. Either he's a magician or the Jesus of Horizon 5. Now, of course, what probably happened here was that the lake was already meant to be the iced version, but for whatever reason, it was still showing the wrong water texture. A very cool clip, and a huge shout out to Wayne Necker from Xbox for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 2, this is not a glitch. I know what I'm about to show you, most will probably know already, especially if you have played Forza Horizon 4, but for those who are new to the series may not know that this isn't a bug or a glitch, but more so a flaw in Playground Games' design with their user interface. Right, so at the moment we are in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10, and when we go into the upgrades menu and change the side skirts, you can see a whole bunch of Forza options where if you choose them, other than the mud flaps, they all look the same. Well, that certainly isn't the case, although in that particular camera angle, the designs for the side skirts may look identical, but if we pan the camera upwards, you can see that some of these options refer to the rally aesthetics, such as the spare tire on the roof and so on. You will see this in selected road-going rally legends, and I do want to thank Big Daddy 7185 from Xbox for asking me this, so thank you. Number 3, gauge not matching. Now this bug has been seen in Forza Horizon 4, it's also in Forza Motorsport 7 too, and I gotta be honest, small bugs like this, at least for the next Forza title, which looks to be the reboot of the Forza Motorsport series, they shouldn't exist. You don't see many, if not any, car mistakes in the Gran Turismo series, but anyways, if you jump in the Z3 Coupe and head into free roam, look at the tachometer in the cockpit view compared to your heads-up display, it doesn't match. Now there are multiple other cars in the Forza franchise that doesn't have matching gauges, and I just hope it all gets amended from the next Forza title onwards. Anyways, a huge shout out to Harrison1985532 from Xbox for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 4, wrong date. So here is a small little mistake that Playground Games made with the latest Porsche Emery 356C. As we can see on the festival playlist, the car is dated at 1964. However, if we head over to the Horizon promo, or if you actually end up owning the car, the Emery is now dated in the year 1960. Look, I get it, these aren't game-breaking bugs or glitches that will ruin the experience of Horizon 5, but we are here to simply point out mistakes and to polish the game as much as possible so it doesn't end up looking like 1, the developer's not caring, or 2, an unfinished product despite having multiple patches throughout its life thus far. Anyways, a huge shout out to V_Oliver from Instagram for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 5, Placeholder Images. Right, so for those who don't know what a placeholder image is, it is usually when a temporary or dummy image being put in place of where the final or official image would be. This is very common throughout different development builds of any game, and particularly in the Forza Horizon series. For those that do remember, before the launch of Horizon 5, Playground Games would showcase the developer's build of the game months before the title officially launched, and during those live streams, Playground Games may have accidentally leaked some unfinished loading screens where it would have Forza Horizon 4 scenery as their placeholder loading screens before deciding to put the official ones once the game launched. But here we have found at least 2 placeholder images that exist in the final game. The first, I believe, is a unique bug, as I haven't seen any other players that have managed to come across this, and that is the Horizon Hot Wheels Outpost being shown as the main Horizon Festival site, all with the image and description too, but the missions are still from Hot Wheels. And the other is when you complete a blueprint event and save it, you will see one of the main promotional images for Forza Horizon 4. Now you can argue this could be an Easter egg, but trust me, it isn't. It's just a placeholder image during development that Playground Games have forgotten to replace once the expansion went live. Anyways, a huge shout out to Laid Back Developer from Instagram for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 6, transparent cart. Right, so a couple of months back, one subscriber managed to balance the golf cart at a very particular angle that if it was to happen in real life, it would be impossible. But anyways, we have found another clip that is rather similar in many respects. As we can see, this player has flipped the golf cart onto its nose, but once he drives around it, you will notice that the undercarriage for the golf cart is actually see-through. Certainly something I have never noticed before, and because the golf cart is more of an environmental prop, it's not that big of a deal. However, still very interesting to note. But anyways, a huge shout out to Lasted 3 Days from Instagram for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. And lastly, number 7, more info about Donut Media. So in my previous episode, we talked about Donut Media, who are a huge automotive channel right here on YouTube, which will be featured in Forza Horizon 5 either in August or September, and it will include some of their high car, low car builds along with many more. Now, this information was initially leaked or announced on a podcast known as Past Gas, but one of the hosts for Donut Media put up a full Instagram post detailing the actual update or DLC which will be arriving. Now, the Instagram handle is James Pumphrey if you want to read the entire post, but to sum things up, basically Donut Media will be featured in a free update later this year for anyone who has the base game. It will feature their high car and low cars and will come out in multiple episodes. Not only that, the guys in Donut Media will be in the game as full modeled characters along with their own dialogue, and to be honest, this is great that it's all entirely free. No confirmed date has actually been set, but I'm curious about the multiple episodes. Does that mean throughout the life of Horizon 5, Playground Games will incrementally release more builds by Donut Media as time goes on? Who knows, but finally we have some clarification as to how we will be getting the Donut Media DLC or update. So there we have it guys, 7 new hidden secrets, Easter eggs and glitches that we have found in Forza Horizon 5. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button as it really does help me out. And also, if you guys would like to see more Forza Horizon 5 content right here on this channel, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.